Okay, let's dive into this. You hear the term generative AI pretty much everywhere these days, right? But what does it actually mean? Well, that's what we're here to do. We're going to break down exactly what this technology is, how it works, and most importantly, what it means for you. And that quote right there, that's not some sci-fi movie tagline. This is where we are right now. AI has totally leveled up. It's not just a tool for analyzing information anymore. It can actually be your creative partner. It can take a simple instruction from you and make something that never existed before. So let's look at this definition. The keyword here, the absolute game changer, is creates. See, for decades, AI has been fantastic at recognizing things, at analyzing data, but generative AI, it's different. It takes all those patterns it's learned from basically all the text, images, and sounds on the internet, and it uses that knowledge to produce something totally new. It's not just a calculator, it's a creator. And that really gets to the heart of it. This is a huge shift. We're not just talking about processing what's already out there, we're talking about inventing what isn't. We're moving from a world of just data analysis into an era of, well, technological invention. So, what can this new kind of AI actually make? Well, it works across four main categories, or what we call modalities. I want you to think of these as the different tools in generative AI's creative toolbox. First up is text. This is probably the one you're most familiar with, the one you've likely played with. These AIs can whip up an email for you, summarize a super long report, write a whole blog post, or even generate really complex computer code. It's all about manipulating language. Next up, images. And this is where things get really wild. With just a simple text description, like a photo of an astronaut riding a horse on Mars, these tools can generate incredible, original artwork, super realistic photos, or professional-looking designs. All of a sudden, anyone with an idea can be a visual artist. Then, of course, there's audio. AI can now compose original music in literally any style you can think of, generate realistic voiceovers from just a script, or even create custom sound effects for a movie. This is totally changing the game for musicians, podcasters, you name it. And finally, we have the newest frontier, video. Now, this is still emerging, for sure, but AIs are learning at a crazy pace how to generate and edit short video clips just from text prompts. It's super complex, but the progress is, wow, it's fast. So all of that sounds pretty magical, doesn't it? But how does it actually work? Let's take a quick, and I promise, non-technical peek under the hood at the two main engines that are powering all this creativity. Okay, so on one side, you've got large language models, or LLMs. These are the powerhouse behind all the tech stuff. At their core, they're just incredibly sophisticated prediction machines. They're just trying to figure out the most likely word to come next in a sentence. Think of it like the autocomplete on your phone, but on an absolutely massive, almost unimaginable scale. Then, on the other side, for images and video, you have diffusion models, and these are fascinating. They start with just a screen full of random static, total noise, and then step by step, they carefully refine it until it matches your description. It's kind of like a sculptor starting with a block of marble and slowly chipping away to reveal the statue hidden inside. Okay, so now we know what it is and kind of how it works, but how do we actually use it? How do we use it effectively? That brings us to the most practical part of this, the workflow. Moving from a rough first draft to a polished final product. You know, the best way to use this technology today is as a partner. It's a collaboration. So, step 1, the AI generates a first draft for you. Step 2, you, the human expert, you step in and review it. You check for accuracy, tone, context, all the stuff a machine can't really get. And finally, step 3, you take that raw material and you polish it. You refine it into a great final product. It's this combination of the machine's scale and your human judgment that's so powerful. The AI makes the clay, but you're the sculptor. And this brings up a really, really important distinction: augmentation versus automation. Automation is about replacing a task entirely, but augmentation, that's about making you better. It enhances your skills, it amplifies your intelligence, and it makes you faster. Right now, the real magic of generative AI is in augmentation. Think of it as a co-pilot, not the pilot. And we're already seeing this partnership in action everywhere. Marketing teams are using it to brainstorm ad copy. Designers are using it to generate initial ideas for logos. Product managers are using it to prototype new concepts. In every single case, the AI gives them a starting point, and the human provides that expert touch to finish it. Which brings us to what is honestly the most important part of this entire discussion: your role. Because at the end of the day, this is just a tool, and it's how we choose to use it that really, truly matters. So, to use this tool well, there are some really simple but critical rules. First, start with low-stakes stuff to get a feel for it. And this is a big one. Always review what the AI gives you. It can, and it absolutely does make mistakes. And remember, you are the final judge. You're the one who's responsible for the quality and the integrity of that final product.
So, if you only take one thing away from this whole explainer, let it be this. Keep humans in the loop. This technology is incredibly powerful, no doubt, but it lacks judgment, it lacks context, it lacks real-world expertise. It's the combination of AI speed with your human oversight that's what creates truly great results.
Ultimately, generative AI is just the next powerful tool that we've invented. Think about it like the word processor, or the camera, or the spreadsheet before it. It's opening up a whole new world of creative possibilities. So the only real question left is, what are you going to create with it?